Do you want to do better remixes and win remix competitions? Stay in this video. Yo, what is up guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Wildcrow, and as you probably know, I'm doing a remix competition of my song Out of My Head, where you can win the Ozone 10 license, the Sound ID license, 1 month of my Pro Patreon membership, my sound bank, my sample pack, and a lot of promotion on my socials and Spotify. Because yes, the song is gonna be released on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, everywhere. So I thought, why not making a video where I tell you some tips on how to win remix competitions, because in my opinion it's not the same as when doing a normal remix. But of course, doing the things I say are not gonna make you 100% win my remix competition or remix competitions, but also not doing them doesn't guarantee you also not winning. So they are just tips. So let's start with this, but remember, participate in my remix competition because the prizes are awesome. Leave a like to this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this way you don't miss any video, any tip, any tutorial, any competition, or these kind of things. So the first and most important thing is to be different. Of course, when you make music, you just need to sound different from the rest. That's true. But in remix competitions, you need to be even more different. Let's say you make, for example, tech house. Yes, there are a lot of artists that are making tech house and releasing tech house in a lot of different labels, of course. And inside those artists, probably there are artists that have a similar style to yours, of course. But the thing is that you're gonna release in this label, and those artists are gonna release in other labels, or maybe in the same one, but 1-2 months later. But the thing is that when you are in a remix competition, there are a ton of people doing a lot of remixes, and they are for the same competition, for the same thing. There are not other options of releasing in different labels or different contests or things like this, no. And to be different, you can do 2 things. The first one is to experiment as much as possible. Try different things, crazy things, different sounds. Take a sound recorded live and apply a lot of different processing and try to use it as a synth or whatever. In my opinion, in the songs I experiment the most is when I do remixes. Of course, also when I do original mixes, but I don't know, I feel like in the remixes I experiment a bit more. For example, when I did my VIP remix of Still Thinking, what I did is record my own voice, process it a lot so it doesn't sound as my own voice and sounds like a kind of processed synth voice, and use it as a main sound. And also I did a genre or a style that I never tried. And the second thing you can do to be different is to combine genres. Let's say you want to make, for example, a Future House remix. Okay, that's good, but maybe there are 100, 200, 500 more Future House remixes. But you need to be different, right? So why not trying other things? Maybe make Future House, but the leads are from hardstyle, or maybe there's a part in the drop that you do kind of a trap beat, or in the breakdown you do something kind of rock, or things like this. Why not? Just try it. In the end, the important is that you sound different, but of course that it sounds good. The second tip is that you avoid trending genres and the original genre of the song. First of all, why avoiding trending genres? Well, because it's trendy and a lot of people is gonna do the remix in that genre. So for example, tech house now is super trendy, and probably a lot of people is gonna do a tech house remix in every remix competition. So we come back to the previous tip. If you just make tech house, you're not gonna be different. So maybe combining genres or experimenting can help you if you want to make tech house. And why not doing a remix in a genre that is the same genre as the original song? Well, because this is already the original song. It doesn't mean that, for example, if my song Out of My Head is progressive house, you cannot make a progressive house remix. No. For example, some years ago, I did a remix competition of my song One Day, that is a progressive house song, and one of the winners did a progressive house remix. Of course, you can win doing the same genre, but you know, when you do a remix, you're trying to add things that the original song doesn't have. So if the original song has already a progressive house style, if you do a progressive house style, you're not really adding something extra or something different. So maybe try to avoid it. Of course, you can do remixes using a trendy genre or using the genre of the original song, but these are just tips that I'm telling you. And the third tip is that you need to have a good mixing and mastering. Of course, as always, you can have a super good idea, super unique, that sounds completely different from other people and sounds bad, and maybe you win because the person of the label that has to choose the winners maybe likes it so much and just want to help you and is gonna mix it for you or master it for you. But the best thing is that you already have a good mixing and mastering. Think that maybe the people that is gonna choose the winners are gonna listen to 500, 600, 1000 remixes. So if your song sounds bad, probably it's gonna skip it really quick. But if your song sounds good, probably it's gonna wait a bit more to listen to your idea, to listen to your song and see if it's a good remix or not. And here's an extra tip. If you're doing a label remix competition, make sure you check what kind of genres that label is releasing. Let's say the label is a hard dance label. There is hardstyle, raw style, hardcore, these kind of things, and you make a tropical house remix. Probably you're not gonna win because it doesn't fit at all in that label. Of course, you always can win even if it doesn't fit in the label. And if it's a remix competition of one artist, try to check what kind of genres that artist likes, because in the end, we are humans, and we tend to like more the things that we already like. So if that artist don't like at all progressive house, don't make a progressive house remix. Yeah, your remix can be extremely good, but just because the artist doesn't really like that genre, probably is gonna be biased by his likes, and you're not gonna win because of his likes. And now don't start thinking like, what do like Wildcrow likes? don't worry, I like basically every electronic music genre. If you want a lot more tips on how to do remixes for remix competitions, I have this video that I did some years ago that I highly recommend you, where I talk about a lot of different things that can help you to stand out from the rest, to be more unique, to make better remixes and all these kind of things. So I recommend you to go and watch it, you know, you just have to click here and you watch that video. And also, if you want to participate in my remix competition, you have here the video where I explain everything. So guys, nothing else, thank you so much. I hope this video helped you to make better mixes and participate in remix competitions and think outside the box and these kind of things. Nothing else, good luck in all your remixes competitions. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.